Welcome everyone, and I introduce today that today has been a great day for the Endless Space community. Not only because the beta version of Disharmony 1.1.14 was made available for the public, so you can check out the forums if you don't know how. There is a dev blog entry where it is explained how you can use this patch. And the other reason, of course, is that I now will start to play another game as a let's play. And as you can see here, I also one thing more. You got the cursor back, the Endless Space cursor, so it's no longer the plain old Windows cursor. You now have the Endless Space cursor back. And I'm using a small mod which fixes one bug that still is in this beta that I have noticed because I have reported it, and it was partially fixed. It was about retreating behavior of the AI. It was fixed for the normal retreat, but not for the what was it called? Offensive retreat, of course. And it also changes some colors in the game, and it also changes a little bit about the AI governors you can use for your systems, because I really didn't like that they would make all these military buildings, so I changed that and they won't make them anymore. This might be have some negative consequences on the AI players, because they then also won't make them unless they use the military governor, of course, which I'm not sure they are going to do. I think I will definitely play on the new map type, which is the Galaxy Ring. This was introduced with this patch. It's it basically is a ring, so you mostly have two neighbors all of the time. I will of course play with the maximum number of empires. And I think I will even try a huge galaxy, because the main issue of this patch was fixing performance issues, so there shouldn't be any very annoying waiting times like in when I did the last let's play. Then in the later stages of the game it became pretty annoying. So what else? Of course, I won't play on the mere normal difficulty level. Last time I played on impossible and I lost. I think the blue automatons somehow, I think they won with this victory with the buildings, but they also were close to another victory. At this time I will take Sirius, which is a little easier, and I think that also the AI has been improved since the last Let's Play. I mean, the 109 patch has been out for quite some time, which fixed the scout spamming bug of the AI. This should have helped it a lot, and I haven't played all that much. I have played one test game on Sirius with the previous beta build, which was only available for VIPs. And I lost actually on Sirius to Cravers rushing me and killing me. So I play a random faction as always, and the AIs also will be random. So I will now start the game. And from the loading screen I would say I got Hisshotic, and I think that Hisshotic are now being considered more underpowered than the Saurus. Yes, I am the Hisshotic. And so I will be up for a very hard game, and there's a lot of stuff in my close proximity, and I will maybe explain some of the changes. Okay, this system has a colonizable planet, it's Terran, and as you can see, this is from my mod. I changed the colors so you can see Terran. This is kinda greenish, yellowish, to show that it mostly improves dust and food. Desert is yellow for dust, barren is blue for science, and Arctic is also blue for science, but it's a different blue, a more Arctic looking one. So I will send my colony ship over here, and it doesn't quite make it, so and the scout ship will try to scout out the next planets. And I got an exploration event, more experience for my heroes for the next 25 turns. I don't have a hero yet, so I first have to save up a little. For this I don't want to go into orange yet, because this reduces growth too much. As you can see, the food goes down if I do this. I will stay at 40%, so it will be 3 turns before I can hire a hero. And I of course have to build something in the meantime. Let's see what type of planets we have here. Yeah, only planets that can be colonized only very late. I think this is especially helpful with the gas giants, because I never could memorize which type of gas giant was good for which resource, but with my mod I can now see that. So okay, back to... yeah, I think I will pick this one, evolved soils, so to help the population grow a little faster once this is finished. And I will, as always, pick this one. This is NV Fusion, if you don't know. Have they also changed the tech tree? Not sure. I think this is because I am the Hisshotic. There are these extra techs on the sides, and this now works differently. They changed almost everything here. The weights and the efficiency and the weapon damage, and yeah, everything was changed, and we'll have to relearn the game once again, just as if the add-on came out again. I mean, it's now, I think it's now much closer to what they wanted it to be. They really didn't do it right with the timing, so they first made brought it out, and now they are making it ready. Usually you will want to have your game ready when you release it, but they somehow decided we will patch it right, because that's what we have done before, and so they are now patching it, and hopefully will continue to do so. And this let's play is one of the possibilities to find out what still is needed. I won't take notes or something like that, but I will be very cautious and watch out if I find things that I don't like. Oh, and I also changed the colors of the exploitations. This all has been part of the old mod from I don't know from who it was, but they included the colored anomalies. This had more than just anomalies colored, but they only took the plus 40 for 5 turns. That's great. So I can now raise the tax. No, not really. If I raise them, I'm only content. I want to stay on fervent. Because going down to content, yeah, it will, but in this case it will take me only 1 turn before I can hire my hero, and then I don't even have to reduce the taxes because I'm happy. So here you can go see these things going away, and I didn't really want to see that I'm an elite. But this probably has to do with me finding a colonizable system right next to my system. It could also mean that we don't have amoeba, because amoeba, they know where the systems are and they go for the best ones, but they probably don't have one of the better ones. We will just see. I just don't know yet who is who, and I don't know if I will eventually check this out from time to time. Maybe some of the viewers might be interested in that. Okay, the system looks very productive. And why the heck do I see it? I think this was the exploration system event. but I still have to visit it to find out what's there. Because it has this star icon, so I will do just that. But this can be a really productive system, but it will also suffer from unhappiness. I won't be able to make the people happy here anytime soon. So I will start with the I'm not so sure. I think that with the buff of the corporate hero, that corporate might even be more the other let's check. I will pick. Oh, this has 12 wit, so very good, and this one has 7 labor, so I will pick this one because it has just the higher numbers. And I think that it doesn't really matter where I put him, because I think the system has a little more potential, because some of the planets there will be colonizable sooner. They have negatives, but these are not very bad negatives. This negative is okay. Actually, it was kinda stupid to put him here, because this system already produces science and dust. So I will put him here as soon as I can, but this will 5 turns. I hope I won't forget it. This will be on turn 9, then I will move him over. So, evolved Salt's jungle, and I get another scout out. Oh, 5 turns for a scout. Seriously? No, I will redesign the scout to have nothing but what it needs. I don't think I will even... Just let's remove everything. Deflectors, support modules. What does it have? A scout module. I don't even think that I need a... How much is it? It's 50 engine. I think I will take it like this. 96 production. Still, I feel that's still quite expensive for a scout, even if it has no weapons. How many turns is it's still 5 turns? In this... What? And the warrior is cheaper. But the warrior is crap, so... I would just make 1 turn industry into science, and when I finish to get this building, I will continue to... I will go back to producing a factory here. It's not factory, but it kinda does the same thing as a factory. So I will now switch. And what shall I get now? Let's see. Desert, Arctic. Here we have arid. High gravity, and not so nice. But arid might be... here's more arid, and wow, this system is really good. So I will get arid and tundra, because the system has both of these planet types. So I might as well get both of these colonization technologies, and then I will get this one, so my other planets can grow faster, and I will also get this one, so I can get more dust. And I got more dust. I found them at this. I think my happiness has reduced now, because the radius of the circle got smaller, but I still see that they are happy. And if I have a look, they still are happy. Okay, one turn and then it will go away. Let's see where on the map I am. I'm on the top left. As when I scroll out, you can see this is the new galaxy type, the ring type. It goes all around and has the empires in this ring. At this zoom level I still can see what my planet's systems are producing, so I will stay here so I have a better oversight of everything. And is it already turn 9? Because in this case I might want to switch my hero over to the other system that actually is getting science, but it's not turn 9 yet. Definitely harder to click the stars when you can't tell them apart from the background, where there's a lot more stars and more dust for me. But the happiness has now decreased, so I will go here with the taxes. Still getting positive dust, and this is good. Getting positive dust while staying over 80% is something that I like a lot. I always try to stay over 80% unless it's not possible to not do so. And we now here build heavy isotope refineries as well. And research was complete. Yeah, this was one of the planet types. I will soon get my colony ships out. I think as soon as this factory is finished, then the population will also be big enough. Not very nice. Oh, Lyra is actually a very good system too. And 10 signs. Soiden. Okay, could be better. What I also like is that all these planets are connected. This makes traveling for my scout much easier. And then my scout won't have to do anything for quite a long time. And I will now get a nest ship, which unfortunately it stops my population growth. Let's see, in 2 turns I could build it without stopping the growth. But I want to get it now. I don't want to wait for 2 more turns. And the last system in Reach has been explored. Well, this one I still have to uncover the anomaly. And I once again get the very nice event which allows me to increase the taxes to 30% this time to stay fervent still. So I'm getting 10 dust. Unfortunately I don't have the dust building yet, because this would also benefit me. And now I think I will... Shall I get the isolation shields? Yes, it's only 2 turns, so it's kind of on the way. And I will also... core mining 6 turns already. I don't really know if that's good. That's quite a long time. But my science output will improve as soon as I can get this As he showed, the science output is reduced compared to all the other races, and what you have to do is fight, 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 and fighting basically improves everything. If you win combats, your ships get stronger. If you conquer colonies, everything gets stronger. But in order to do so, I first have to make contact with someone to fight against. And I feel that it won't be easy nevertheless, because this I think Hisshotic is especially hard on higher difficulty levels. They might snowball into being very powerful on lower levels where it's easy to conquer the first colony, but on this difficulty level you first have to conquer one colony, and then what did I want to do here? I think I want to get xenotourism for more dust. And I have of course forgotten to send my hero to this system, which I will do now. And why is my population so happy? What has changed? I don't know. My hero has leveled up. What will I give him? No. I will get plus 15 science because I'm lacking science, and he will compensate a little for this. And the next thing I will be getting on him is the flat dust improvement. So this shall help me over the early stages where it's kinda hard to accumulate dust. It becomes dramatically easier once... Okay, look, it's now only 2 turns for this. I will get this one, so my home planet can be improved with it. And didn't I have a desert somewhere in this system? Maybe, yes, I have a desert. It's a small desert. Don't really know if it's worth colonize, if it's worth delaying other technology to get it. The Arctics, I'm not sure if I want to colonize it yet. Let's see. It's 2 turns. This also increases my speed, but this is what I really want, the supermarket improvement. This will allow me to colonize more, and I also want this. But this kinda is on the way to that, so I will get this next. And then I'm thinking about getting this first, but I feel this one will be more valuable early on. So this system now can grow a little bit more. That's why I will now build this one. And the other system, which has not so much growth potential anymore, will now build a net ship. So that's kind of teamwork. I'm switching between the systems who build improvements and ships so that they can refill their population during that time, and I think that this was the best. Let's check out this one. It's not so good, but this one is really great with the Garden of Eden. I really want the Garden of Eden. What does the Garden of Eden do? Wow, this is so amazing. This system will be far better than my home system and the other system I have colonized so far. This will be... I mean, unless very late in the game where actually I think this will be my best system for all the game. So you are blockading from intruders. I guess that the AI will be a little quicker with getting wormhole travel. Maybe not, because I might get wormhole travel right after I get Arctic colonization. I mean, I don't really have happiness or dust problems yet, so I'm not too pressed to get happiness improvement. But I need to get to know my neighbors, and if it's only for trading at first, but actually I kinda have to attack and invade someone, because that's tradition for the Hissho, and it gives a massive buff on. I will also get this one before I make the next colony ship. I mean, I have to be careful with the amount of colony ships I'm producing, because, as you might know, yeah, I will get the dust. The approval will go down for every system I colonize. But not for this one, because it has the Garden of Eden, and the Garden of Eden drastically increases the... shall I buy it out? I don't really think so. It will grow quickly, and then it will also have more production, and yeah, I don't think that I need to buy it out. So my happiness has dropped now, but reducing the taxes by 5%, and I'm still at the big plus here with plus 36. So nothing to worry about financially. Let's check out Lyra. I think this was the next best system. And I finished Arctic's colonization, and now I will get the applied Casimir effect, so my scout ship can start scouting out the neighboring constellation, and it will of course also slightly lower the negative effects of this expansion disapproval. Okay, and now I can make an... actually, I think I will switch the... That's why I researched this in the first place, because I wanted to switch it on my home system to get more production. I don't need 58 food for nothing. And after getting this, I will get a new nest ship. The system still will grow when I build something else, like the... well, I don't have something else to build, but maybe when the colony ship is done, then I will. I mean, I could also build some military vessels, because I have to invade someone, but I first want to research the missile defense. Next ship will be built next, and this one's not ready yet. Happiness. Oh, now it dropped down, because I think it was only so good because of an event. Now the event is over, and happiness returned to normal. So this kinda blurred my view on what's going on. I felt it was going much better than it actually was. And I will soon have to research the other... well, first I have to colonize this planet. I know that my happiness will go down quite a bit because it's minus 20, but I don't want to waste the potential of this planet. So I will bear with it. And I also will probably, once the system it's in 11 turns, I might want to switch the hero over, or I might want to switch it over here, because the system is much better, but it doesn't need it so direly. you go to Lyra? I could have sent him here and this one then, but the system now built the other colony ship, which goes here. So, what do I want to build here now? It's 4 turns. I think I will make a new design for my warrior. I don't have all necessary technologies, but since I have beam weapons, I also read that they changed values of a lot of stuff. So let's see, this 3 projectiles. How many projectiles? 42. How many projectiles does it have at long range? 10 projectiles. Okay, it's still it's not that I think, because I thought they also have now deflection once again. So they have defense and deflection as well now, but it's only 3, so you still can pierce it with long range and not completely neglect it. It was supposed to be a mainly cosmetical effect, but it also affects gameplay, and I think it especially affects gameplay for kinetics. But these modules are also more weighty. This is only 6 weight. Let's see, it's 75 defense, and this is 50 defense, but it also deflects 3 kinetics. So I'm not really sure, but it also adds evade, and yeah, there's so much. But this also increases hull weakness, so it's really complicated. If you really want to know what's going on with all of that, you have to do a lot of calculations, or you the other way. And what I do is I simply ignore the secondary effects and just go for them, because I feel, well, let's put 2 of those. Now I want the difference. They are heavier, and I have beam is my strength. I don't have anything against missiles. I will pick the medium ranged beams and will simply put on a lot of them. I might also want armor, because armor also is now better. It gives the ship 50% more HP for 15 weight. Is it worth it or not? This change was something that I suggested actually, because I felt that how armor worked in Master of Orion was a better idea. You can't put a lot of them, but they now you can't get your small ships so tanky anymore, because the HP bonus will be a percentage bonus. And I think they are the only module left with a percentage. I'm not sure. I think this also might be a percentage modifier. But most of the stuff, and this too, but most of the stuff now is not percentage modifier anymore, at least for fighters and bombers. This is the truth. They are now, they have one size, and the size is the same for all ships. But I think armor was a percentage, and I'm still thinking if it is worth it. I would have to... how many weapons? 2 weapons less? Yeah, I think it is worth it. Now my ship has 675. I feel that's a good trade-off. This is a ship I feel is worth building, and it only takes 2 turns, which might have to do with my racial ability. So in 2 turns the system also will have grown to... come on. No, 4 turns, so I can build 2 of these. And now I will finish getting the wormhole travel technology. And I was faster. Wow, 3 colonizable planets, but they are all Arctics. This makes for a good science world. Deserted cities. I might want to send my next colony ship over here. Let's see if I can find the owner of this system. I'm quite surprised that I was faster in getting to the neighboring system than the AI was. I mean, this is serious difficulty, and I am a race with a negative modifier on science. I hope they haven't broken the AI on the last by this patch. In the last patch it worked pretty well. I got wiped out by the Cravers. What do I want to build here? I think I will want to get this. Do I want to buy it out or not? I mean, this would be a good boost for the system, but it has quite a lot of productivity anyways. So I might do this for a system that doesn't have so much productivity. Let's see, this has 2 titanium. This should also give some projection. 10 turns, but well, I think the 10 turns I'm not sure if it is worth spending the dust. But now, as you can see, my approval has dropped. At 0% taxes, I'm fervent, so I will stop colonizing for now, and because otherwise my population will grow too unhappy. I first need to get approval improvements before colonizing any more systems. So I know they are in here, and I will try to get them as my next technology. This also hurts my approval quite a lot because of the meteor strikes. And this, okay, it's out of moves. And I will now use this warrior to scout out here. I could retreat anyways. So I found a system of the United Empire. They already have gotten. I really want to get this planet, but right now I don't have any more colony ships, and before I get one, this is a colony ship, I think. But why is it not going to this? Because it's not that great, and they probably don't have Arctic colonization yet. I don't really want to fight against them, because their ships, I mean, I get a combat boni for my race, but they get them as well. Their ships are they have more armor, they can stand more beating, and so in general they are not the easiest targets. So getting an exploitation, which will be food, and after that I will colonize this planet. And then I will get an exploitation, and then I will colonize these as well. So now my happiness has gone below 80 despite being on 0% tax, and since this and this doesn't really change anything, I will increase my tax to 10%. As you can see, all the planetary colors are the same, and this one too, but I simply get more dust because I have some taxes at least. If I can't stay above 80%, what kind of planet is this? This is a tundra, and these are arid and Terran, but this one has Kessler syndrome, which reduces the fits but not the happiness, so it's not too bad. And here we have scout ship. I think it has some fighting potential, and here I want to get more science. Yes, everything does what I wanted to do. And I feel like I want to get another colony ship anyways to try and... But actually this might piss them off. I don't want to piss them off. But I don't know if they won't be pissed off anyways. Well, I will get the nest ship, but all the other systems in my constellation are not that good because I can't colonize most of the planets yet. Yeah, I will try to get it because this is the last good planet I know so far. And now this might actually pay off. Let's see. Okay, he still is in this system, but as soon as another system gets into the radius, I will switch him to another system. So, like this for example, because it will be producing much more science once it is... Yeah, it has a huge reduction from distance with Empire. And here, why do we have so much? Yeah, 14 from Hero, and a lot from... What? 30 from planets. Oh yeah, it's because of the Eugenian rings. So I actually might want to keep him here. I mean, it would be quite stupid to put him on another system where he is less effective in increasing my science output. And the Warrior 2, I will also use him to scout. A scout that can fight if necessary. These are... Okay, I'm now being attacked by... Wait, these are yellow. Oh, no, that's not great. I'm surrounded by 2 united empires. And... But I might... what are they? They only have deflect on both of their ships. So I have deflect and beam. I might try to actually beat them, but I will do a manual combat so I can retreat if things don't go like I want them to go. And in a long range phase I will play the barrier cut. What is the range of them? Small range. I think that they have done some really strange changes to the ranges. The ranges now affect accuracy, but the melee range accuracy actually is better at long range than it is at medium range for whatever reason. I think it's more balancing, but it's totally illogical. At least that's what was in the patch notes. And in the medium range phase I want to play tactics, because I want to dish out most damage, and in the last phase I want to increase my defenses, and I will manually play this battle out and probably switch it to retreat if I take too much damage. But as I said, the melee range weapons are really bad at medium range, but not so bad at long range. But since I have defenses against kinetics as well as yeah, and I counted them out, that's good. I might do some damage now. Oh, my ship is almost down, but there's two. They have massively increased the damage of the weapons, it seems. This was really unexpected, because on the last patch, before this patch, they haven't touched the weapons yet. I think that the weapons are doing much more damage now, and ships are far less tanky and will die almost as quickly as they did before. But I could wipe out one of them, but that's not a nice way to find them. But on the next battle I might probably retreat. I will just check it out again. Let's see. Do I have to pull out the calculator for this? 30 damage, 10 per projectiles. I don't know how much it was before, but it certainly was less. 30 times 10, this is 300. 300 damage from one. I mean, it's accuracy 0.7, so this means it's a little less than that. But still, 300 damage from one weapon. This is like 5 times more than before, I feel. Before, the whole ship was maybe able to do 1000 damage within the combat, and I mean, it's 300 times. Actually, it's one round to reach, one round before reach, so it shoots twice. So it's, I think they have gone a little overboard with buffing the damage on weapons. And defenses, you can't get away with just having 2 defenses and will take almost no damage anymore. You still will take heavy damage even with defenses. So here's only a scout, but it's fighting a scout, but this scout has a lot of weapons on it. It's almost as strong as a battleship, so it's stronger than a battleship. It's just a name scout, I feel. I will retreat. This guy would wipe me out, clearly. I mean, he probably will wipe me out anyways. Yes, I fled. And here I lost a ship, but also killed one. I did 1200 damage and they did 1000 damage. So I don't know if I like it yet. I will have to see more, and I will have to put more defenses on in order to be effective. I think it was one where a lot of players were complaining that you just put one defense and your ship already takes that much less damage. But now even this putting on one defense won't save your ships. Definitely you will have to commit a little bit more to defenses in order for them to do something for you, even if they gave them additional effects. So what do I want to build here? Well, I think I want to invade them. Let's see. I will this time I will use this. Okay, that is so typical. I am surrounded by two united empires, which also by chance happen to be the two strongest empires so far. So this might be a short let's play. If I try to commit, I'll have to scout the system. Yes, I'm going to do so. And here there's more fleets of them. They don't have that many fleets yet because they also have to build their empire at first. I'm pretty sure I have been here before. I will start building some warriors. I really have to concentrate of to their type of. Okay, here I will get alien grafting, and then I will get the large Arctics. Because this always gives me 5 food and 5 industry for each colonized planet, and this is not the planet suffering most from unhappiness. Okay. Okay, I discovered their homeworld, and I just wanted to say luckily it is not defended, but now it is defended by scouts which have a ridiculous amount of weaponry. I don't really think that those are scouts, just normal scouts. They call them scouts, but it looks like they have made normal combat ships out of them. Might be. Okay, my scout was killed when trying to retreat, which is normal if they have so much firepower, and defenses are now relatively worthless. Okay, plus 150. A new colony ship is created on the last colonized system. Is the colony ship worth 150? Probably not in this case, because I don't have so many planets. I want the cheapest technologies to come. The cheapest? I don't want the cheapest technology. I want the good technology. In this case, I think taking the 150 dust is probably the best idea. Or is it? I don't know. Colony ship, even if I wouldn't have used it right now, would probably still have been better than 150 dust. So I can't explore anymore here. I will try. No, this is a warrior. This is a nest ship. Okay, this nest ship will try to get Aldebaran. And yeah, here's my 150 dust, which I wasn't sure if getting was the best idea. And yeah, let me get more warriors, and actually let me redesign them. I don't need shields. I need more deflect. And what else? No more room for anything. Now it's 5 space wasted. Now it's 4 space wasted. They are actually bigger than my weapon. I mean, considering how much the weapons were buffed, you might think that defenses aren't worth it anymore. But I will try out this design with 4 kinetic defense, and if they don't have defenses against my lasers and I have defenses against their weapon, this should be quite handy to destroy their ships. So what do we have here? Warrior. Okay, let's get more of those. I mean, I'm producing them quite quickly. But I also need to research invading, because I will try to invade the yellow guy, because the yellow guy I know more about him so far, and yeah, but maybe this changes when I find the next system, and he has a better system to try and invade. So let's get the alien grafting and then colonize this planet. And put this new ship into a fleet. I eventually also want to have a second hero, a combat hero, but all of the heroes I was shown, I mean, let's check their stats. 3-2, that's not quite good for combat. 4-3, also not that great, but probably better than the other one. And I mean, I could also use them for systems. Let me recruit it and put him on a system. As long as my fleets are not going, I won't be having my fleet. I will use this system because it has the most population, and since he doesn't boost anything other than percentage boost, this is probably the best use for him right now. I might even get the last hero as well. Let me get the last hero too, and let's place him on this system here. I might try some hybrid spec. Not so sure yet how I want him laid out. Okay, the plan as of now is remaining to go for yellow, because this either there's a lot of stuff over here or they have a really small constellation. But I will go through this wormhole and check out what's over there. I found they have here some platforms. What does it do? Defenses. Oh no. They also are quite hard to invade because they have additional defenses. So I will also get this just in case that they use missiles, so I can redesign my ships. And siege kinetics, so I can invade, but getting further into the weapons tree with 7 turns, not quite what I want to do. I first want to get the non-baryonic particles after I got the weapon, so to boost my science a little. And I might also want to get this, but as of now I first have to, of course, build these cool new infinite supermarkets. Let's see. Yeah, science production is by way the best on my home system, which mostly is because it is the only system that is counted as within my empire. And once again doing this and this for the second last time. Send the warrior here to merge him into a better fleet. These are the guys I already know, but I found another empire, and it is another united empire. Are you kidding me? Random game. I picked random, not all united empires. I wanted a race that is easy to conquer next to me, not only united empires. They are the hardest to conquer. They have a defensive bonus. They have a lot of hit points on their ships. I wanted something like Sophon. and they send a ship here, and I want to kill it. But I probably will do so in the next episode, because this episode has gone on for an hour, and I think this any more would overextend your attention span, and probably this already has. So I will quickly finish my duty for this turn by queuing up some buildings. These new systems really will take some time to be productive, but my main systems shall be quicker in that. So anything more to do? I don't think so, and that's why I will end this episode right here, and I will see you next time. Actually, I won't see you, but you also won't see me. You will just hear me. You will hear me next time. Goodbye.